So I want you to close your eyes. So close your eyes and keep them closed until I tell you to open them. Now, no peeking. What do you see? You see darkness. This is exactly what Pierre Paul Thomas saw for 66 years of his life. He navigated his world with sounds and smells and feeling and his little white cane as he was avoiding obstacles. But one day, he fell down the steps of his apartment and he fractured the bones around his eyes, and they rushed him to the hospital so that they could prevent the swelling. And they did. The operation was successful, and they took him to plastic surgery to be able to take care of the scars. And the plastic surgeon looked at him and said, "Would you like us to fix your eyes too?" Well, he was dumbfounded. He said, "Fix my eyes? I didn't even think that was possible." But the surgeon said, "We can take those cataracts off your eyes." So he had the surgery and he was able to see. Now open your eyes. Imagine what it would be like if that was the first time that you were able to see anything. For Thomas, he said, the most amazing thing to me was flowers. And he said, the blossoms on trees, no one would ever be able to describe them to me. And colors, red and yellow and dark green. He said they were amazing after a lifetime of darkness. You know, sometimes our world is dark. We may be facing issues with our work, or maybe relationship issues, or maybe health problems, or maybe even a death of a loved one. So as we look out all around in every direction, all we see is 10 miles of darkness. But you know what's amazing about our eyes? They say that if you light a candle, you will be able to see that candlelight 12 miles away, because you see the light pierces the darkness. So maybe if your life is dark, maybe all you really need is the light. You know, Isaiah 9:2 says, "Those walking in darkness had seen a great light." And you know, God knew that our world was dark. That's why one of the first things he said was, "Let there be light." And then he sent the light of the world to redeem the world. Jesus is the light of the world. And in our darkness, we need that light. That's why we celebrate communion, because that light pierced the darkness and allowed us to have our sins forgiven so that we can spend eternity with the light. You know, the saddest part of the story of Pierre Paul Thomas was that it took so long to get that surgery, a surgery that he could have much earlier in his life. So the lesson for us is, don't wait. If you have darkness in your life, bring in the light. And once you see the light, then share it with everyone else who's living in a dark world. Jesus is the light of the world. So as we partake of communion today, let's focus on the light and let's share it with others.